guys, welcome back to my channel. Long time no see. I do want to apologize for the brief disappearing act. I was really sick over this past week, and I can't even express it to you guys enough how grateful I am to have my voice back to, I guess you could say, semi-normal. And Kleenex and I have been total best friends through this whole ordeal. So I feel like, sorry, I'm out of breath. Whew, girl. Work it out. Anyway, I just wanted to do a updated household video just because I feel like I do this every time I come back from a brief pause. And although I was pretty sick, you're never too sick to play The Sims. I mean, come on, you guys know that. So I decided to kind of create a new household because I was playing Tristan and Patty, and I don't know what was happening, but this seems to be happening a lot in my game, and The Sims stop aging. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's something I've installed or whatever, but it was just kind of irritating and annoying. So I decided for, the meantime, because I didn't have the patience, to go ahead and start a new sim. And I decided to pick the town Bridgeport, which is a town that came with Late Night. And it's just a really high complex, urban city town. And it's definitely one of my favorite towns ever. It's just the only thing that sucks about it is you can't really fit a lot of things. If you have nearly every expansion pack that I do, you're gonna have problems fitting in a lot of the stuff. So that's the only thing I don't necessarily like about it, but I think it's a really pretty town, and I decided to go ahead and give it another shot. So I'll show you guys the house that I'm currently living in right now, and it is this one right here. It's like a little rambler, and it's called I believe it's not Buttercup. I think that's the house. Yeah, I can't believe it's not Buttercup. And it is on the 2097 Edwidge Road. It's up here, kind of behind the public school, next to the cemetery, nestled up in the hills. And this is the front of the house. It's just very simple outside with very minimal landscaping, but I do think less is more, and I really like the way the outside looks. The back is kind of, I don't know, it's very boring. It doesn't even have really much of a backyard, just a really humongous hill. So I guess if you wanted to, you could kind of, add to this and make it more of a backyard. You could probably add a patio. Maybe there's room for, I don't know, a hot tub or something like that. Definitely you could work with this, but right now all he has is his little sculpture set, because even though, you know what, I'll tell you in just a second. I don't want to give too much away. So that is the back. I'll take you guys inside really quick. There is a garage for one car. This is kind of like a single household, newlywed kind of home, and EA did create this, by the way. I did not create this house. And the inside I furnished. I just kind of gutted everything out like I do with most of my houses, because I don't know, I'm very particular. So this is the living room here. These couches are custom content, as well as that painting, which is actually one of my favorite paintings I have ever downloaded. I downloaded this with a house, so just very basic interior. He's saving money because he wants a really fancy car. You'll understand why that is in just a second when I describe him, but this is his bedroom, just kind of plain Jane, boyish kind of thing. He's a single sim, so he has no one to impress. And then we have the only bathroom in the home, and it comes with a toilet bowl because you gotta do your business. Wash your hands after you're done doing your business. And if you made a really big mess, you'll probably need a shower. So we have a stand-up shower stall, basic table and chairs, refrigerator that came with Supernatural, and then just some other basic necessity. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk about my main man here. His name is Romeo Rake, and he is a sim that came with Late Night. He lived in a high-rise apartment, and basically his bio, I'll go ahead and show you, is Romeo's double life has its challenges, the biggest one being in relationships with other Sims. Will Romeo ever be able to find love in the life that he does? Basically, in a nutshell, what that's referring to is that Romeo is an international super spy, and his life is very complicated, top secret, and he doesn't really have a lot of time for romance, and he really has to keep his persona low-key, So that's just kind of what they mean by that. I'll go ahead and talk about his skills. Right now we're working on logic, as well as sculpting. He needs to be very athletic for his job, and then also he kind of wants to wow the ladies with his cooking skills, which are pretty much non-existent in his case. His traits are flirty, vehicle enthusiast, party animal, charismatic, and he's a smoozer. So basically, him wanting a new car, one of the fanciest cars, is the fact that he loves cars, basically. So he's a vehicle enthusiast, and yeah. And then we'll go ahead and talk about his sign. He's a Capricorn. He is a level 2 celebrity, and he's going to be an old man in about 15 days. So we really need to jump on the bandwagon when it comes to romance for Romeo. It's kind of weird that he has a very romantic name, but yet he ain't getting no romance. I don't know. Anyway, his favorite music is classical. He loves mac and cheese. And not to mention, his favorite color is blue. So his relationships currently are looking a little like this. He doesn't have that many friends. Leanne is his best friend. Devin Ashton is also a friend of his. He's starting to kind of cozy up to William Fangman, who's coincidentally a vampire. He's also a friend. And then we try to get with this girl, but she's just like a prude. So, and strong, I don't know. She's just not down. So we kind of forgot about her. And he does like Leanne. He thinks she's, a very sweet sim. And although he would probably be far more compatible with Leanne, he really has a thing for Katrina Paula. I don't know why. But her traits are frugal, ambitious. She has commitment issues. She's hot-headed, and she's also handy. She's a division manager in the politics career, or the business career, my bad. She's a Gemini and a level 1 celebrity, and this is her right now. They are currently gossiping, so I really don't know who he's going to end up with. He's still very much playing the field, but it feels like he needs to settle down ASAP, and that's the only kind of sad thing about it, is that he doesn't really have a whole lot of life to live, and he doesn't want to be an old man and be, alone. So he's just pretty much trying to figure out if his career is more worth it to him than enjoying his life. So he doesn't really know who he's going to end up with. It's very early in the game. I've only been playing for 2 sim weeks, so I can't really tell you what's going to happen with Mr. Romeo. I keep wanting to call him Ramon, but who knows? He could end up with Katrina or Leanne, or he could totally end up with nobody at all, which would be kind of sad. So basically, I'm just going to kind of see where his life takes him. He seems to really be into Katrina, even though she just may hurt him. I guess he might have to find out the hard way. I really don't know what's going to happen, and I think it's kind of an interesting storyline, so I'm definitely excited to see how this one unrolls. And as for Patty and Tristan in my last current household, they did separate. It was just a lot of drama with them, and maybe I will be able to do an updated current household and tell you guys all about it, but I will definitely save all that for another time. So yeah, pretty much this is what I've been up to while I have been sick. I can't wait to do more Let's Plays and seasons coming out. There's just so many things I cannot wait to do. I'm super duper freaking excited. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this current household video. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I will see you all in my very next Let's Play.